Hello, this is Updata.
Up. Yeah. Up, yeah.
Up, yeah?
Coming at you live. Caleb, hit the dartboard. Let's do this.
Alright.
Whoa, Jesus. Don't break it now. Alright, I think that was Ireland. Imagine that. Ireland. Dublin. Dublin?
I have no idea.
Dublin? I don't know.
Dublin sounds more right.
Ireland. It's Ireland. Guess what? Because it's St. Patty's Day tomorrow, folks. Are you ready to drink some green alcohol? That's not going to come out well, by the way. If your pee is green, don't worry. It's just die.
Yeah.
It's just die. Maybe.
You're just going to die.
Maybe you want to go to a doctor, just in case. But anyway, moving on. Stephen Hawking has passed away.
Yes.
Yeah, heard about that?
I heard.
That was tragic. Heard he was a bit of an asshole, though.
I heard that also.
I was like, oh, okay. That's new to me, but I'm not going to talk about it.
So what? How did you get the news? Like, someone said, yeah, Stephen Hawking died, but he was kind of an asshole,
well,
so
no,
it's
they were like, Stephen Hawking died, and they were talking about Stephen Hawking for a little bit, and then he was like, yeah, but he was kind of an asshole. Before his whole thing. He's like really shitty to his wife. Or his first wife. I don't know, whatever. So, yeah, he died. That's really tragic. You know, the world got a little stupider. So that's always great. Weirdly enough, there's like some weird shit going on with this. All right, so he dies on Pi Day.
Yeah.
You know, like the 3.14.
Yeah.
That Pi Day. And Albert Einstein's birthday.
That's
a little fucking weird. I feel like it's a little premeditated murder going on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, okay, but who came up with pi?
What do you mean?
Like that?
Well, not. What do you mean?
Was it Albert Einstein that came up with pi?
Well, maybe I don't. That'd be kind of weird if they put it on his birthday. They're like,
I mean, but it would make the most sense, wouldn't it?
You know, I'm not going to get too into this.
I'm just trying to stop a conspiracy theory.
I like how you think I'm a fucking idiot. There we go. But I don't know. Conspiracy theory? Yeah, William Jones.
Okay, so you have a point.
So, you know, shit's going on, dude. It's very, very confusing. Government's probably in on it. We're probably going to get targeted now.
He knew too much.
You know what? He did.
Yeah.
It's like once you become like in that state, you're part of the universe at that point. You know what I mean?
He didn't even die. He just faded into the universe.
Sort of became a spirit and left his shell. So, but yeah. Rest in peace, Stephen Hawking. It's very tragic. On to happier news, I guess.
Yes, I have something. Let's talk about a show that I've been watching.
Oh my god.
What?
No, go
ahead. That kind of hurt my feelings a little bit.
No.
Oh god, here he goes again.
Is it another Marvel show, Kev?
You knew it was a Marvel show.
No, I didn't. What? It's a Marvel show.
Jessica Jones season 2 came out. And it's, you know, I thought it might be better than the first one, which the first season was kind of, it's not really my thing. And I think that this season was worse.
What?
Yep.
Way worse.
I think it was worse.
That's weird to hear from a Marvel standpoint.
Yeah.
I don't think they usually do bad things, you know?
Yeah.
So what?
I don't blame Marvel. I think it's just a hard character to do.
Why?
I don't think it's a very likable character. I mean, it's like, not like Spider-Man or whatever. It's like,
yeah.
She's kind of a total bitch the whole way through.
Well, maybe that's just who she is.
And even like on the series, you know, like how heroes like have a rough exterior, but they always try to do good.
Yeah. Yeah,
well, when it was time to do good, she was kind of a fucking idiot all the way through.
Wow, what a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Is that her superpower?
I think. Well, her superpower is super strength.
Being a bitch?
Yeah, that's half of it actually.
Super strength. Dang, that's it.
And she can jump very high.
Isn't that part of super strength? You think?
Because
Because it's like limb strength.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
but
So you can like punch.
Luke
really hard.
Cage is super strong, but he can't jump.
Wow, what a little bitch.
He's bulletproof, dude.
Oh well, you know.
There's
that's disappointing.
yeah. Well, okay, so it might just be me. I don't want to give it a review and say that it was like whatever stars. I just want
I'll watch it
to
I'll
voice
watch
my opinion about it. I didn't like it.
We'll discuss this next time.
So in other news, there is this horror movie coming out with Tyler. I think his name's Tyler Posey.
Tyler Posey.
Yeah, search that up. Chase Dog.
Boom. Searched it up. Wow, he looks like an asshole.
Wow, I was right. That's his name.
Teen Wolf. Ugh.
Yes, he's from Teen Wolf.
And Scary Movie 5. And Wolf Watch, so he's keeping it consistent.
He plays in it. He's not the main character, but it's this girl, and it's okay. So you know how It Follows kind of like they pawn it off on somebody else to get it off of them.
Yeah.
So that's like basically the premise of this too, except they start a game. This guy shows them this place to have a truth or dare game, and it's to save himself. So,
oh, Christ.
So, this is, I'm getting all this from the trailer, but, so they get in this, place, and they start, like, having, it's like, the spirit that kind of follows them around, and makes them, if you get dared this, or truth, whatever, you have to do it.
Well, that seems pretty easy.
Yeah.
So,
but they try and do truth the whole time, and they say that's not how this game works.
What?
Now you only have to do dare.
That's kind of fucked up.
That's it's not some spirit. It's not gonna let you cheat.
Well, that's not cheating. I'm picking. That's the game. It's called Truth or Dare. It's
you
not
can't
called
do truth
Dare.
All the way.
It's not called Dare.
You can't do truth all the way
spirit.
Because you're not playing truth or dare. You're just playing truth.
Yeah.
You can't do it all the way through.
Well, no one's gonna pick dare to die.
They're not dying. They just have to commit violent acts or do
exactly.
whatever. So
no one wants to do that. So what does he think? He's stupid.
So, like, it starts getting in their heads.
Yeah.
And starts making them see things. And it makes them look like they have really big smiles and their eyes, like, drift apart from each other. It looks... I'm sorry. Usually, like, stuff like that would creep me out, but the way they did it in this movie, it just makes me laugh.
Look good?
It just... No, it's just, like, they'll be all serious and all of a sudden, like...
Oh, hello.
Their eyes are all fucked up and they're smiling. And, so, yeah.
That's why I can't watch horror movies.
I wouldn't mind... I hate horror movies, but I wouldn't mind seeing that one.
Movies. I make fun of them the whole way through. Not really. They're actually scary to me sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a weird dynamic.
I remember one scary episode of Supernatural that you just hated. You couldn't watch it.
Me?
Yeah. We were watching Supernatural, and it looked like... it had to be one of, like, the creepiest ones that I had seen. And then you were like, can you just turn it off? Please just turn it off.
When was that?
It was a long time ago.
Shit, I don't remember that. It must have been really traumatic. That's sort of like Would You Rather, a little bit.
Yeah.
The movie. Have you seen that? It's like Would You Rather game.
Yeah, scary.
But they're like, oh, take a fucking razor blade, cut your eyeballs out. It's like, oh, okay. But yeah.
Extreme. Would you rather?
I need to see more like rock, paper, scissors. They got to bring that into it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know what they could do for paper, but scissors and rock is pretty easy.
In other news, I want to figure out what I'm most excited about this game that I don't even know if they're working on it or whatever. But I want to know the setting of Grand Theft Auto 6.
It's got to be Liberty City.
You think so?
They got to go back to it at some point.
I think it'd be too soon. That was the game before this
What if
last
they did?
one.
What if they did like one area and then Liberty City, like both of them, and you could travel between them, sort of like they did with 5.
Like, what do you mean?
Like they had Los Santos,
yeah,
and then they had like another area. I think.
the desert, whatever.
I think it was like Los Santos was a part of like
The city.
part of another game.
Oh,
a previous game.
It was San Andreas.
Yeah, San Andreas. They had San Andreas and then this other area. So
They incorporated it into a bigger...
yeah, something like that, you know. But obviously, Liberty City's kind of like
huge.
packed in and yeah.
Yeah.
So I could see them doing like, you know, because like I feel like with 5 they're like, this is bigger and badder than any other GTA before. Now we're gonna make it even bigger and badder. So you got like the entirety of Liberty City. You got the entirety of another place. Something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They can't just not do Liberty City. I feel like because that's like their baby.
I think it'd be cool if you could travel like it's not all in one map
No.
incorporated.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Like they could travel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So it'd be 2 different places, but I don't know what the main setting would be if it's not Liberty City. Like I don't know where they could go.
I think it'd be cool if like you build an operation in each city you go to.
I mean, I can see them moving in that direction.
Yeah.
At this point, not even like being an online thing.
I mean, look at all the DLC for the online.
Christ.
It's like business.
Online
make
is
your own
fucking
business. Make your own
nuts.
motorcycle club.
Why don't they just do that for single player? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd like to see something like I'd like to see like a sort of Saints Row character customization for single player, and you can use that character online and stuff.
Yeah.
But then again, their stories are like really good.
Yeah.
The writers are like fantastic. So it's but like online, I feel like they need to chill just a little bit on that.
Yeah.
Because they've been going like hog wild.
If just don't like try and make it even better and bigger.
Yeah.
I think what they got right now is just fine.
Yeah. And don't go, because like the grinding for money is like, I heard like horrendous.
Yeah, it's getting
It's
worse.
really bad. So, chill guys. Let's not go overboard with that.
Which it might be just them trying to get money so they can go better on the next story of the...
Well, that's what they say, but
Yeah.
I don't agree with microtransactions and.
Yeah, I don't
Actually, you know what? It's hard to say with GTA because they have such an extensive online thing at this point with like so many updates.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to say if microtransactions shouldn't be allowed on GTA 5
Yeah.
because that's how they made the money to, you know, keep working and developing it.
Yeah.
So I guess for their sake, you know, give them a pass, but I still say calm down, you know.
I mean, they do put out free stuff, too.
Yeah.
So it's not terrible.
No. And that's why the microtransactions make it so you don't have to, like, pay for all this shit, which I'm glad, because if you would have to pay for all the updates that they've done,
Yeah.
you'd be bankrupt.
Yeah.
I'm sure those would be, like, 15 apiece. But anyway. But yeah, so, I don't know. What are your thoughts? Where do you think that they could go?
Like on
Setting?
I was thinking, like, maybe a new place.
Somewhere new?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
As long as they just don't try and, like, force something like a country setting or, like, a Louisiana setting, like, with swamps and stuff or whatever. It would be, I don't know. I definitely don't want it, like, out of America. Keep it there.
Wow, what does that mean, Caleb?
It doesn't mean anything. It's just I don't want to listen to someone speak a different language the whole way through.
I doubt
Or
that
with
they
a
would
different
do that.
accent.
Well, yeah, because they're all their stuff is like based on American culture.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like overblown, over exaggerated stereotypes of America. So I doubt that they'd go anywhere else with it, unless they want to offend somebody. Because as we know, Americans won't take offense to this shit.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be somewhere like that. I'd like to see. I don't know, because like 5 had such a varied, like they had a giant mountain with like a kind of range a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You could hike up that.
I didn't like that.
Really?
I didn't like how many mountains they put in it.
Yeah.
It's like too much to travel over.
But I don't want like a flat.
No, I don't either. But like, if they would have had those mountains between the desert and the city, like just that one or maybe two rows of mountains, that would be okay with me.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but like it's all mountains. Like it's this huge thing of mountains in between them both. So it's just like,
no.
It's kind of like laziness. Like I wanted a big map, but we're gonna fill it with all this shit you gotta just walk over.
6, if they, that's gonna be bigger. It's gonna be more mountains, But,
yeah.
I don't know. Like there was you could visit that like city, the Yorktown, I think, from the very beginning. It's like some debug thing that you could go back to that first spot. Where you do the first heist thing.
Yeah.
I'd like to see like a snow, like cold area. You know. What I mean? Like, I don't know, maybe like a mountaintop shit somewhere.
Yeah.
They got this whole town going on. Just make it a little varied.
Yeah.
Have like an airport on there or something. But I don't know. I'm not sure where they could put it. I mean, I guess make a completely new area.
Yeah.
And then maybe lead to Liberty City. Maybe not. And it just be its own thing. Because I don't see them building on a Liberty City.
It'd be cool if they started small and then expanded. Because, I mean, you got into this on GTA 5. They did that with San Andreas. Like, you started in this, like, small place, and then you could eventually go to other areas. Or maybe you could go to those other areas, but you'd have no reason to. So, that was cool. I think that would be cool in a newer game.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I could see how back then it would be annoying, because, like, it's not like the games we have now.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be all right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially with, like, building up a crew or something.
Yeah.
I like to see, like, you got one city that you start in, then you have to travel to another one.
Yeah.
And
then make somebody else manage while you're gone. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Something like that. But, yeah. Well, we'll see. They're busy on Red Dead Redemption, too.
Yeah.
So.
That one, oh,
yeah, that's right.
If they come out with Undead Nightmare 2,
which they will,
it'll be. You think so?
Oh yeah,
I hope so. That was the funnest part about it.
I'm sure that was like pretty well received.
Yeah.
So they'll probably do another.
Yeah.
Was that like full priced? That was like a completely separate game.
It was. Yeah.
Or was that deal?
I think it was cheaper. Because it was like...
Yeah, so they'll probably do that.
Yeah.
Make more money.
Yeah.
Be like, hey guys, Red Undead?
Undead Nightmare is what it's called.
Wait, it's Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare?
Yeah.
So something like that, too. They'll be like, hey, $50, boy.
I'd definitely spend the money on that. By the way, I got Far Cry Primal.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me, boy.
I like it. I like it.
Good.
I'm still playing.
I'm like really happy that you like it because a lot of people bash the shit out of that game.
It gets like a grind sometimes.
Yeah,
it's still a fun game.
It's fun to.
You get all them pets.
Yeah,
that's dope as shit.
Wild. You like have a saber tooth and you're riding the shit.
I finally got the great saber tooth.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
I died a lot.
Yeah.
I died a lot.
Trying to tame these things is fucking ridiculous. But yeah, it's a good game. It's a really good game. Just give it some time,
Yeah. Try it out. Give it a try. It's not going to hurt you.
Maybe if they threw in an auto rifle, that'd help out a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure that would.
Just fucking mow.
No one else could match you.
Yeah.
Fuck with me, huh? I got you.
I like a bear, right? You can have a bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the one that I use. Dude, the first time I saw it, I was like tracking it.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. Sabertooth was hard enough, but this thing is gonna kill me. It was like eating from the water. It was like got some fish or something, and it was eating. It's traveling around. It hadn't got some hunters too. I was like, fuck this dude. Fuck. So I run up to him and I start just like beating the shit out of him. But
I always use fire.
right, yeah,
Yeah.
it's easier.
Yeah.
But the game's really intense. The first person is what like really nails it. I feel like.
Yeah.
But it's a good game.
Mm-hmm.
I need to play it again. I really enjoyed it. And did you hear it's connected to Assassin's Creed?
What?
Yeah.
How?
Apparently, like, I forget the protagonist's name. Do you remember?
Takar or something?
I think, yeah, Takar. He's, like, part of some line that can, like, call, that is, like, in tune with animals.
Yeah.
And, it's like, they had a term for it. It was, like, a name for that type of people. And it like leads through to the Assassin's Creed. Like they can call owls and or like birds.
Hawks,
like
yeah.
in Assassin's Creed Origins.
Yeah.
Where he has like the hawk thing. It's all sort of like driven into that. And they apparently he's a ancestor of Desmond. Something like that, I think. But like Far Cry and Assassin's Creed is kind of like a little interwoven with each other.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there any like Easter eggs or anything?
There's a few. I forget like some of them, but I just watched a theory on like how Primal was connected to regular Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
But it was pretty cool because like Ubisoft, tries to connect their series a little bit.
Yeah.
Put some bounds on them. But yeah. So 2 weeks ago, I think, Nintendo had their Direct, which is like their own game thing. You got like E3 where all like Sony, Microsoft,
where they all announce their
where
shit.
they all go in to do their stuff. Nintendo's like, fuck that. I'm gonna do my own thing. So they do their own thing. They host their own shit. So we got a couple exciting announcements. I'll save those for a little bit later. We'll talk about some 3DS releases. Some that I find interesting. We got WarioWare. Have you played WarioWare?
Mm-mm.
It's like a bunch of mini games and stuff.
Oh, really?
Like 5-second mini games.
Mm.
And they're like in this level, and you have to complete all of them and do like a boss thing to pass it.
Uh-huh.
And they get faster and faster, each time. So they're having like a collection series, and they're bringing it to the Nintendo 3DS. But
it's in 3D?
No, the 3DS. Well, yeah, actually, yeah, it has a 3D slider.
Oh.
There's some games, so it's like a 3D effect.
Okay.
Yeah. You alright, buddy?
Yeah, I had a hiccup.
Yeah. Just to preface this, my first consoles were GameCube and Game Boy. So I'm like, Nintendo's like always been there for me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've always been like pretty loyal to them, so.
I wasn't.
I know you weren't. You fucking hated them.
I had, I'd go back and forth. When I was a kid, I had a Game Boy Color.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had one of those newer that flipped up.
Oh, the SP, I think?
I guess. And then I had a DS. Then I focused more on PlayStation and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and then you started getting into like, I'm going to kill everything games.
And then I got back into Wii because I had some really cool shit with the nunchucks.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of fucking left it all together.
And you're like, yeah. But they've been coming out with some pretty cool stuff lately. Like, their Switch is pretty on par with the other consoles.
Yeah.
In terms of,
it's something new and cool.
It's just portable,
Uh-huh.
You can take all your shit on the go. L.A. Noire, you can play that shit in a car. At the park. I don't know. They got this game called Pulse Pounding. Wait, hold on. I think, Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers? I don't know. I don't really know. Apparently he's like a cowboy armadillo, and he beats up things.
That's
I'll give him that,
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
There's a few games on this list that I was like, why the fuck is this on a Direct? It does not even need an announcement. They got Mario and Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story coming up with some new content for that. They're going to bring it to the 3DS. There's going to be It's like their RPG style for the Mario series.
Okay.
So, and it seemed like it was pretty interesting. Now, then we got Detective Pikachu. It's like this one's kind of weird. So it's like this talking Pikachu that has this like really deep, gruff detective voice. You know, from like noir films.
Yeah.
It's so weird. He's like walking around talking about it, but like, you solve mysteries with him. So, they're bringing Luigi's Mansion to the 3DS, so that's cool. It's an old GameCube game. To like,
I remember that.
really? You
Yeah.
played it?
I didn't play it. I just remember.
I think I played. I was only in like the first area of the game, but I was so terrified of it that I just like never fucking played it again.
I hate games like that. Like you have to set it down because it
Yeah.
scares you a little bit.
And in those days, I had like a really impressionable mind,
Mhm.
so like everything stood out. So it was like
Yeah.
this is all about like capturing. It's like Ghostbusters,
Yeah.
but for Mario and stuff. So I don't know. I was just terrified. I couldn't touch that game. So for let's see, actually, okay. So for Switch, we got Kirby Star Allies. Pretty good game. It's pretty much just regular Kirby fare, 2D platformers with abilities. And it's very nostalgic. I remember playing like I think the mirror, something mirror, and then it had like an ability where you could like call up 3 other Kirbys and then like fuck shit up. That game was fucking weird, dude. There was like this
Kirby
giant,
is weird.
there was this giant like jester thing, or no, it was a little jester, little guy, and he was like, you know, throwing some beam stuff around. It's like, oh, he's the final boss. Gotta kill him, and I did, right? And then all of a sudden, he's like this giant ass jester looking bitch. And I'm like, holy fuck! I died so many times to him, but they got Okami HD coming to the Switch. It's a pretty popular game. That and Beautiful Joe, I think they were both like sort of the same style. But it's like a I forget what kind of game it is, but they have like some new features with this since like the Switch's touchscreen. And here's a game that I thought didn't really need any introduction. It really did not need to be put in this list at all. It's called
Eat.
no, Sushi Striker: The Way of Sushido. And literally all you do is just like tap sushi to like eat and then flick it at the enemy and to kill them. It's like that could have been a mobile game. It did not need to be on the Switch. They did not need to be in this direction.
And we got this, the most epic game ever.
Oh my god! Everybody loved it. We got more information about Octopath Traveler, which is this cool little RPG that they're coming out with that Square Enix is making. It's got this like really nice graphical look to it, but 2D sprites. It's like all 3D environment stuff, and it's got like shaders and water textures, but it's got 2D sprites. It looks really good. Then we got Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes. That was a pretty popular game series, I think, for the Wii, but I never got into it. But this one looks kind of like way different. It's like this guy, he has, I think, a lightsaber or something.
What?
And he's kind of like, I don't know. The thing is like, I don't know too much about No More Heroes, but it didn't really look like the other ones that I've seen, the past ones. We'll talk about that one in a little bit. We got Captain Toad coming back, and his, I think it's Treasure Hunter.
Is that like a spinoff or something?
Yeah. It's like this, it's like kind of like a puzzler thing. It's like this, it's based on a Japanese puzzle. It's like a cube, and you have to like move it around and rotate it to figure out the solution.
Yeah.
So that's what that whole game is, and it's got like 2-player mode, so that's cool. Crash Bandicoot's coming to the
I
Switch.
just bought that.
Really?
I bought that for PS4
I
for our Kira, and I was playing it, and it was like, I forgot how like visually and like the audio is just like so satisfying.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Crash Bandicoot.
Have you played the original?
I played Warped, whatever.
I think that was the third one.
Yeah, they send you like to different places.
To different times and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never played it, but I've played like a few Crash games before. Not these 3.
Mm-hmm.
But have you seen like the differences? It's like insane how much that they've like
Upgraded it?
yeah
Yeah.
it's like crazy.
It's insane.
But yeah, I've wanted to get this, so I might get it on Switch and try it out. Little Nightmares is coming out. It's like it's like Tim Burton made a game.
Really?
Yeah, that's what the characters all look like to me, at least. Because you got these like long, bendy looking doors and environments and stuff like that. All looks very intimidating. You play as this like little girl that's like in a yellow rain jacket, and all the like you're on like a ship, and all these people are like huge and just what is it? Just deformed, disgusting looking. So
it's like a creepy ass game.
yeah, it's a horror game, but it looked pretty good. And then South Park, the new South Park.
I cannot stand South Park.
I don't mind. Well, I don't mind the first few seasons, but the later stuff gets a little old.
Yeah.
But like this game, I think it's like the fractured butthole. It's just not that interesting looking.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem that fun to play, but it's coming to the Switch, so you know, if you like South Park, there's something to look forward to. Hyrule Warriors, which was a game that came out on the Wii U, is now getting a definitive edition on the Switch. It's like a Dynasty Warriors type game where you got like a shit ton of like little soldiers, and you're like this beefy, like badass, and you're just like cutting up thousands of like an army and shit.
Nice.
The word game was pretty cool. Actually.
I heard. Okay.
What?
I think I saw this, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is there a new Smash Bros coming out?
Shh. The fuck, Caleb? You like literally ruined everything. Oh my god. Okay, so we got this ARMS US and Canada Online Open, which is like a tournament style thing. So they're doing that. That's like one of the things that they touted. And then, so some things that I passed over because I wanted to save it for a little bit towards the end. Not on that yet, Caleb. Shit. We've got Dark Souls Remastered coming to the Switch, plus an amiibo. So that'll be cool. But they're also doing Dark Souls Remastered for every console. So that'll be fun. I might actually play this one, since they'll fix a lot of the things that was broken. And then we got an unannounced game. Actually, it is announced, but it just has like a trailer thing. But it was Undertale for Switch. So now they're doing that for the Switch. So I'm probably not going to get that because, you know, you play it once and it's like, okay, I'm done. That sort of deal. And then we've got Mario Tennis Aces, which I'm pretty excited for. They say they got a story mode for that game. So I'm hoping and from what the gameplay looked like, it was going to be a Mario where he's a protagonist, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because like they had a Game Boy game, and it was like you played as like, you know, regular self, and you like played through all these challenges and stuff, and you got to the best, and you had to like beat Mario at a tennis game. It's pretty good. So I'm excited for the tennis. And then they got like some new DLC with Splatoon 2. That like paintball style team game. It's for the Switch.
They came out with that?
Splatoon 2.
Is it a paintball?
Yeah. It's sort of like that. You have like rechargeable paintball guns, like a whole bunch of them.
Oh.
You can choose like a roller. You have the objective is to like get the map covered with your team's
paint.
color. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like paintball.
Well, kind of, yeah, because you can shoot the opposing side, and it'll like cause them to go back to base, or they'll have to like wait.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'd like to try that.
But the gimmick is that since you'll run out of ammo, you can turn into a squid, and like you travel around the map faster on your colors, and you can travel up walls and stuff. And
weird.
Yeah. But it adds like to the depth of it, so it's pretty cool. So they're coming out with some new DLC. It's like a story mode, some more story mode stuff added on. They got some flack actually because one of the characters was a little scantily cladded.
What do you mean? Like
they were showing some cheek.
Cheek of what?
Some butt.
Some butt cheek.
Apparently it was pretty bad. But People are excited for it, so I guess, you know. And then, yes, Caleb, Smash Bros.
I'm sorry, I didn't
title.
even see that.
Yeah, it's coming to the Switch. They actually already have an Amazon thing pre-order.
Oh, really?
Already, $60. So, well, actually, $59.98 to be exact. But they already have a pre-order set up. But a lot of people were saying that it's going to be a port from the Wii U. But I don't think so. I doubt that they would do it for the Switch.
I like Super Smash Bros.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
No, you don't.
I do.
Stop fucking lying to me.
I'm not lying.
Really?
I
when
had
was
it.
the last time that you played it?
It's been a while, but I loved it.
What
I liked going like on the store collecting all the guys, and I liked battling with my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When was that?
I used to have it on
version
my
was?
Wii. I don't.
Oh, probably Brawl, I guess.
Yeah, it was Brawl.
Brawl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the Wii U version was pretty good. So,
Yeah.
but when this comes out, you'll definitely see some gameplay from us.
Yeah.
Checking this one out. So I'm pretty excited for it. The trailer is pretty cool. Did you see it?
I haven't seen the
You
trailer.
want to watch it?
Sure.
All right. So yeah, what'd you
Yeah.
think?
I think it's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be pretty fun. I think it looked like they didn't show too much. Just that Inklings were gonna be another new character
Mm-hmm.
to the roster, but it looked like from like Link's hair and stuff that he was gonna be from Breath of the Wild, rather than I think in Smash it was like Twilight Princess or something. Anyway, and it also seems like I don't want to say this, but they're gonna have like a subspace emissaries type deal.
Yeah.
Did you ever play that?
No.
It's like the story mode on Brawl, where you like go
okay.
through and meet all the characters and stuff like that.
Okay.
I really hope that they have that in this one because that was probably my favorite mode. But I think that was pretty epic reveal. It's like at the very end of the direct, so I'm pretty pumped for that and excited to see what the roster is going to be. Because obviously you're going to have your Mario.
Yeah.
God, you know, Bowser. But
I always played with Snake.
seeing they didn't bring Snake back for 4.
Really?
Yeah. But that's mostly because Konami was like fucking dead. They're just fucking themselves over. So they were doing their own thing. So, who did they have actually? They had a Street Fighter character that came in. They had another Pokemon character. They had quite a few for their DLC. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We'll probably have a lot. But yeah, that's all for the direct. You know, it's a pretty exciting. There was a few on this list that I was like, I don't really care about.
Yeah.
You know, would rather hear more about like Smash and other things like that. But you know, we'll see where it goes. There's also a Pokemon game coming to the Switch, so that's gonna be like first non-real handheld. This is gonna be like a home console
Yeah.
type one, and they said that they're gonna change like how the battle system works. It's not gonna be like turn-based or anything. It's gonna be like a fighting game.
Wow.
So they didn't announce it I would have preferred that they would have like
Announced it here.
like probably kick Sushi Striker out. You know, not important. But anyway, but yeah, that's all for that, folks. So
That'll be it.
that'll be it.
Episode.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. We appreciate you sticking with us so far. It's episode 19.
Yeah, 19.
God damn. 20's coming up pretty soon, so happy that you guys have been watching with us so far. If you like the video,
Make sure.
if you enjoyed the video,
Yeah.
like it.
Yes.
And if you have any suggestions or you want to, start a discussion on what we talked about, please comment below. We'll answer you right away.
Yeah.
Unless you comment at like 4 a.m., then no, we're not.
What are you doing up at 4 a.m.?
Yeah, what are you doing? go to bed. If you liked what you see, please subscribe.
Yeah,
support
if you
us
want
a lot.
some more of this,
Whoa.
subscribe.
Yeah, because if you don't subscribe, if we don't get one subscriber, we're ending the channel. Like, that's it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, right? Sucks. YouTube's saying, no, you gotta stop. You're done. So, please subscribe. Tell your friends.
Please.
Caleb doesn't want to stop doing this, alright? We need to make his dreams come true. And make sure to follow us on Facebook. We're always posting stuff there. Caleb's got like a bunch of polls going. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
He started this bad discussion on Taylor Swift and
Skylar Grey.
And it was just a mess in the comments. People were arguing at each other's throats.
Yeah.
Friendships were broken. Just follow that.
Yeah.
If you want the drama, follow our Facebook.
There's a lot of funny content on that page, I'm telling you.
Wow, tooting your own horn, huh?
Yeah,
no,
absolutely.
I'm just joking, Caleb. No, I'm just playing with you. We came out with a Bandit video recently, some gameplay video. We're coming out with some more of those, and some Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
So, we will see you guys on the next
Updata.
Updata! Hey, check out this song, homie.